Did you see that Mr. Trump is threatening to withhold funding for the WHO?
That's a shame. The U.S. provides about 20% of the total funding for the World Health Organization.
It's just one more smokescreen that he's creating, getting front-page news off of the coronavirus screw-ups.
Oh, Tim, Mr. Trump is doing his best. Didn't he agree with the WHO at the very beginning?
Yeah, and Trump also said not to worry about the coronavirus. It was just another flu.
When the number of infections exceeded initial expectations, he again said the U.S. was okay and not for us to worry.
Sure, he hoped it would go away. Hey, this is an election year, and he is paranoid in addition to being narcissistic.
Tim, don't be so harsh on the president. He doesn't know what he's doing and never has.
The latest poll suggests his numbers are dwindling. In fact, the lowest for a seated president that is up for re-election.
Let's get back to the WHO.
The what?
Tim, knock it off. The World Health Organization is critical to a sustained approach to world health.
Trump has sent a letter to the WHO asking for certain changes. If they don't agree, then Trump will make the financial hold permanent.
That would be disastrous. But I am sure that the World Health Organization will survive until he is voted out. The EU knows the WHO is important.
Like I said, if he can make the WHO center stage, then his screw-ups will get off the front page.
Tim, are you saying that Trump is doing this on purpose for self-re-election purposes?
Who, me? His policy is to act. Accuse someone of something, claim victory over nothing, and tell the world there's another conspiracy against him.
He probably is looking for an excuse not to pay the $200 million that the U.S. owes the WHO in back payments.
Do you think he can get Dr. Who to help him get reelected?
Based on the numbers, Trump's re-election might be a fantasy, but then there are his fanatics.
Guys, just because Trump's desire to become King Trump is no excuse to slam him.
Just recently, Trump bragged that he had fired 5 inspector generals. They are administration's oversight agencies.
He just doesn't want anyone to keep him in check. The Democrats can't, and the Republicans are afraid and unwilling.
He admires many of the world dictators. Do you think he would rather be dictator or king?
Tammie, the way I see it, his policy is, what's good for Trump is good for the country.
Tim, that's a horrible thing to say about Trump. Ted, do you agree?
Based on Trump's past performance, Tammie, the evidence suggests Tim is right.
Coming back to the World Health Organization.
Oh, I guess they will have to cut back on services. As things get out of hand, people will remember how tyrannical the U.S. was. That's a shame.
Joe Biden is going to have one hell of a mess to clean up after Trump leaves.
Do you think Biden as president will fund WHO?
Biden has empathy for this world and his countrymen. I expect he will.
With the mess in world confidence Trump is leaving behind, Biden has his work cut out for him.
Do you think Trump will leave office without trouble?
That's a good question. Your thoughts, Tim?
Trouble? You mean other than his claw marks in the Oval Office desk?